So you went, I mean, break this down. Where's your dilemma that you're feeling in this gear thing? Because you went to Utah and we talked about this offline a little bit of just like you were struggling between what you had and what you wanted. Like what's the hole in the package right now?
That's the next, you could say the next dilemma is what does professional gear look like now?
Yeah.
You know, there's the joke within our industries, you know, put the matte box on. What you said it earlier in our pre-call. What did you call it?
Oh, you can charge like $500 more to a client if you put the matte box on. Like if you show up to set and you have a, you know, rails and a top handle and a matte box versus you have like a little like mirrorless camera, it's stupid, but it looks different.
And that's the issue that I run into is like, it's the same camera, you know,
Right.
It could be our Sony FX3, a Canon R6 Mark II, like, but you throw a cage, it's exactly what you said, cage, matte box, rails, this, that, like, and that was kind of the impression I had very early on, right? Was like, oh, it needs to look good. And then I was like, this is freaking annoying to set this all up and for me not to use any of it. And, you know, again, I had the same thing. Oh, you need the big sturdy tripod that's, you know, 10 pounds. And traveling to Utah with 2 of those, it's a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, you know, I then worked on another set where I was just a cam op and the client is a production company and they just had these 2 small Peak Design 3-pound lightweight travel. We're shooting on FX3s. And it's like, that's easy. And I'm like, it's the same thing. And it's the dilemma I run into. And I'm like, I just like, because then again, also like so much of social now is not the product you make, is not the videos that we do, but us making videos. Right. And all my behind the scenes, all my setup doesn't look fancy and like legit. And I'm like, does that matter anymore? Does it not matter? And it's a weird vanity thing. And I'm like, am I buying gear for vanity metrics versus use case?
Yeah.
But it's also
where you're
vanity
stuck right now? Like, is that
of clients too?
Yeah. But you're delivering into the same output, right? Like, I mean, has a client come to you and been like, we need more output? Or like, where's the dilemma in your head? Because I do feel like you can get sucked into the wall of like just buying for buying's sake. And, you know, nobody wants to do
that's
that.
the thing. It's like, it's not like, oh, we need more this or that. Like,
yeah.
And it's like, it's almost like, okay, great. If I showed up with smaller tripods, is that people, are they going to look at me and judge me? And it's more that like I have a big shoot coming up next week and I'm like, and it's a bigger agency shoot. And how much of it does I need to justify? Like if I showed up with my R6 versus, I don't know, would they know the difference between an R6 and a C50? Or does it need to look like a C300? You know, the difference in look between an FX3 versus an FX6 looks very different. The FX6 like look, but like, does that matter?
Yeah. I don't know. Lighting kits are easier to use. Some fancy job. I get it, man. Ugly works. Like I like this. This is a great comment. Did we do it again where we clicked on the same thing at the same time?
No, it's up now.
Got it. Lighter kits are easier to use. I'm 100% with you, man. Like I agree and I disagree, I guess, because there are certain things that like if you're working bigger than the heavier or more professional or caged out, whatever, there are certain use cases where that just feels really like it's really good. But if you're a content creator, the heavier you get, like I have a cage, I almost never use it. I just like, if it's a big shoot and I need to rig something out, it's cool. If not, like you said, Jake, like it's easier to move around lighter sometimes than to be all built out. I very rarely need a matte box.
And I never need a matte box. If anything, I like flares.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting. I was listening to a podcast, the 505 podcast with Daniel Schiffer, who had made a feature film recently. But again, big YouTube filmmaker. You know, he made this feature film with Matty Hapoya, and he was talking about, like, you know, it's like, what would you do differently? He's like, I would go leaner. He's like, I am able to do so much by myself because I have the experience. I've been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, or whatever it was, on his YouTube channel for clients that, like, he's like, I got caught up in the, like, oh, we need the crew and the gear and the feature film. Yeah. And he's like, I would do it smaller because I don't need that. And it's the problem I see with Hollywood, having worked on the feature films. There's an aspect of like, whoa, it needs to, like, and sometimes you do need that. And I think it was an interview I heard with David Fincher, or something about David Fincher. He talked about how after the first day, or like at lunch or something like that, if anything is not pulled off the grip in an electric truck that first day, he puts a sticky on it and it's all gone. Yeah. It's like, great, we don't need it. Now, good. Do you need it for certain days? Probably, but like, rent it for just that day then. Don't just rent it to rent it. And it's something I think a lot of us, you know, especially when it's not your money, you go, great. Like, there's a friend of my wife's and I, who's an actor, who is producing his first big short film that stars him. He wrote it, he's producing it to star in it. And he has a 15-person crew shooting on an Alexa. And I'm like, dude, this is the first thing you've ever written. And he's, you know, maxing out credit cards to make it. And I did that, and I learned my lesson. You learn your lesson real quick. We got to get the reps in. You got to get the reps in, and like, it's not worth it. So
I've seen that. I mean, in film school though, too, I saw people breaking the bank for like first big projects out. Yeah. And if you're using it and you really, because I've seen people hit though, and if you hit and you can springboard that onto the next big thing, and you kind of already have that mindset in, like, it can be great, but you're gonna miss a whole lot more swings than you home run. Like, you just need, like you said, you need the reps. I have one. I want to follow up here though, Burlap. I appreciate the commentary and the thoughts here. So if you're still hanging around, here's my dilemma that I just recently bought heavier. And I think, Jake, you and I have talked about this. Grip stands. I just bought 2 really nice C-stands because for years I've been traveling a lot, and I have the really light aluminum stands. And God, they're light. They fit in a travel case. You know, we can throw them in a golf bag. But that's where I was like, I need heavier for anything that I'm doing local here. That's where I want to show up. That's the only place where I don't want to show up, put a light up on a stand and have it like blowing in the wind. Like, it'll probably stay up. I've got enough dirt on it, but I'm an advocate for CC.
Yeah. And that's the balance. And I think, I mean, I answered my own question, and I realized it, which was, it's the niche that you're in. Like, stick in it, and it's a problem that I've had personally, because I like doing lots of different things and I haven't nailed down a niche. But like,
we're in agreement on that one. That's the only thing. And by the way, I'll just shout out here too, I agree with you on the used gear and like finding bodies. I was 3 episodes ago, I've been like talking about it a little bit each episode. I bought a Nikon ZR on Facebook Marketplace for like hundreds of dollars off with the lens and all the like memory cards and stuff with it. And like, huge advocate for that. If you can find them, there's so many good deals used online, as long as you know what to, I kind of look at it like buying a car. Like, you just need to be able to go in, make sure that the sensor works, like make sure that you don't have dead pixels, because there are plenty of wedding photographers that go out there. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had to like find one on Facebook Marketplace, but like you hit one of the DJ's laser lights the wrong way and you can burn through that sensor and then it goes on
Or
Facebook
just
Marketplace the next day.
and
Yeah.
you're burning through Shutter, you know.
So know what you're looking for, but like used gear, man, it's a great way to collect stuff and take that like 30% brand new price tag off of it right away. That's a great suggestion.
all my lenses, pretty much all
2K
my
for the Blackmagic 6K. Yes, I love that. And we're all, I think everybody here then is the fan of the Blackmagic team. I've got the 4K.
Amazing.
I think Jake, you've got
I got a couple of
6Ks, 4Ks.
I got a couple of 4Ks. My brother has 6Ks. Yeah. I mean, they're just,
and I'm like 10 steps into the water on buying the Pixis 12K already. So just don't, Burlap and Lighting Productions, don't give me a reason to go like put my credit card down on that 12K yet. I don't need more peer pressure yet, but that's my next like, oh, it's just, but again, I need a project for it first, because right now it would be overkill for any commercial corporate project that I'm doing. I need a good project for that 12K, and then the credit card goes down.
let's do it. We'll find something.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's really it is, because like I saw documentary director DP just on YouTube the other day talking about like, here's my lighting kit. Like, but again, he shoots like corporate docs.
Yeah.
He's got it dialed in. It's like, great, I'm traveling to a new city. I need it really light. I need like, it's consistent. Like, this is what I need to service exactly who I serve and to make the things that I need to make. And it makes sense. It's like where a buddy, you know, we were talking about this offline the other day too, was like another friend of mine who's a professional DP invested in a set of Cooke lenses, you know, spent the $100,000 on a set of 6 lenses or whatever it is, because he goes, great, I'm going to come with all my projects to that. He's not shooting, you know, oh, hey, let me, you know, shoot about this, you know, tax firm.
Yeah.
You know, or if he still is, it's like, great, I'm working a couple of those projects to help pay for the bills while.
Yeah. Set of Cooke lenses
set of Cooke lenses. But again, hey, hire me to do your feature film. I come with a set of Cooke lenses.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's a great selling point. And so, you know, if you're doing higher end work, to have something like that and be like, great, I know I have my gaffer who comes with a full light kit and my key grip who comes with a grip truck. We're set. Like, that makes sense. And so these are the things that keep me up at night. And I thought it'd be fun to, you know, and I don't know if anybody else on the chat cares about what keeps me up at night, but I thought, Colden, it'd be fun to chat about this.